Hello, my name's Rob Birdwell, and this is a shameless promotion for my latest CD release entitled Sweet Surrender. So what makes this release a little different than some of the other ones I've recorded is that I recorded it spontaneously. Now, I know that means different things to different people, but what I did was I simply took the approach that a lot of my music and live performance is spontaneous anyway. I'm a jazz musician. So with that in mind, I thought, well, here I am in the studio. How can I replicate that? Well, I often do with other players, but when you're here alone in the studio, it's often difficult. So on a whim, I decided, well, why not just lay down a simple setting using the piano and then improvise something on top of it and see how it goes. Well, I did this a few times, and as I listened to the playbacks, I realized, I'm doing what I do in live performance, only now I'm actually capturing it on my CD. So rather than trying to produce a song and do track by track and overdub this and overdub that, it was pretty much do a take. I'm happy with that, and then try to lay down a recording. So let me give you a little brief demonstration of the process I use for this entire CD. Sweet Surrender, available just about everywhere. That's another plug. Here goes. This isn't exactly the way I did it, and I hope you can see this. But I'll start recording something here, and I'll play something. Alright, so let's say I got that much of it. Now, after I recorded that wonderful piano ditty, which wasn't much, just a couple chords, but it was a setting, now I'm going to try to do an improvisation over it, pretending again this is the Sweet Surrender sessions. So I have a vague impression of what I played, and maybe the key center I played in, but here's how it goes. Alright, so you get the idea. It's not perfect, but it is in the moment, and so I have to use my ear and kind of go, well, what did I play? And, try to, if the piano is moving, then try to stay out of the way, maybe hold a note. So there's a lot going on musically that when you're playing by yourself, it can actually be kind of fun to accept those challenges and say, well, here I am, here's the moment, let's see what comes out. So the CD, I don't know if you can see this, but here's the back cover of the CD. It's got 15 tracks on it. 14 are mostly piano and trumpet. One of them was kind of unexpected for me, in that I did a piano performance, and these piano chops are pretty amazing, but no, actually I was surprised that when it came time to add some Flugelhorn or trumpet solo over it, there was really nothing I wanted to do. It was actually complete. So that the tune entitled The Unexpected One is my first ever solo piano impromptu, and it is what it is, but I was proud of it for what it was. The second track is entitled Sweet Surrender. That was my attempt at a pop song on, in the moment, in kind of a jazz style. Reunion is just a way to, I thought that made good sense to come in with that one. It's a strong piano intro with a pretty strong Flugelhorn improvisation, and then it goes into something kind of bluesy, which was, the title of this album could be The Unexpected One, because there were all these unexpected things that I reacted to, and it actually worked out. So that was an interesting one. One of my favorite tracks on the CD, now at least, is a tune entitled How My Heart Aches. And this was kind of a melancholy improvisation, bittersweet, kind of happy but sad also. And I was just very surprised with the emotion that I got out of the track. So listen to that one. There are other tunes. Magnolia Blues. Magnolia, I lived on Magnolia Boulevard back in my Hollywood days, as I say, and that was just a tribute to those days. Apollo is the track. I put a lot of digital delay on it, made it kind of spacey, and I thought, well, I think I recorded it on July 20th, which was a NASA kind of reunion of their space program. So I entitled it Apollo because, well, if I was the first flugelhorn player on the moon, maybe that would be my soundtrack. And there are other tunes on there. So I hope you enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed recording the release, this collection of songs, and it's an honest and intimate kind of setting. So I think you'll find that if you put the music on for your friends and family in a room and just let it play, I think it'll play the room very well. And also, if you get a chance to come see me and the great players that I play with live, please do so. I look forward to seeing you. And if you come to a gig and you happen to have seen or heard something on my website, which is birdwellmusic.com, and you can Twitter me at Rob Birdwell, at Rob Birdwell on twitter.com. And I think I have a Facebook thing out there also. So look for me online and come see a live show. Anyway, this has been another shameless self-promotion for my new CD, Sweet Surrender, available everywhere starting September 1st, 2009, and thereafter. So buy it. Listen to it. You can get it in digital download format, and that's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I'm Rob Birdwell.